The Final Destination series started off in the year 2000. The concept: you cheat death and death comes after you. The first movie had an interesting, unique concept, but what really made it stand out was the editing. Introducing different everyday elements as potential dangers and keeping the audience guessing how or what will kill the character. This created an edge of the seat gore thriller which had its own fan base. However, let's be honest, the screenplay and acting wasn't the best always. I mean, let's just look at the Rotten Tomatoes ratings. The first movie, Final Destination, had a rating of 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. The next movie that came out in 2003 had a rating of 52%. Final Destination 3 in 2006 had a rating of 44%. And The Final Destination or Final Destination 4 had a rating of just 28%. The last movie in this installment, Final Destination 5, was the only movie which was kind of well received by critics with a rating of 63%. So where does Final Destination Bloodlines stand in all of this? A sequel that's come after a solid 14 years, while most prior ones came every 2 to 3 years. So is this worth the wait or is it worth it at all? Let's go ahead and find out. So just like the past ones, this one too revolves around someone having a premonition and saving a number of people from dying. This now is the grandmother in 1968. So well, death had to get even and over the years has been killing everyone she saved and now has come for her and her family. But now her granddaughter begins to have dreams and premonitions. So well, you see where this is going, right? So guys, starting off with the good. The movie has some amazing sound design and sound mixing, something that was definitely lacking in the first movie for sure in this series, and also something that wasn't the strong point in the movies following it. These movies have come a long way since then. Earlier, there would just be sound jump scares, but now they've spent a good amount of time and money on sound design and mixing to take this to another level. Next, the movie has some great editing. Now, while the editing is really good, I feel it focused a lot more on the gore than on the jump scares in a lot of the scenes, and I wish this was a little different. This might have been the director's choice, but well, nevertheless. The movie also has some good cinematography, with the opening scene especially shot really well. Compared to its predecessors, the makers also focused a lot more on the production design and this shows in the movie. Overall, the way this movie has been conceptualized and executed definitely feels more superior to its predecessors. And the movie has a certain level of finesse to it, while the previous ones did feel a bit rough at times. I would say the movie has been well directed and there's definitely not a single dull moment. So with all that good, let's go ahead and see what's bad. So well, one thing that is consistent with all Final Destination movies is bad actors. And well, this movie falls prey to this to an extent as well. Now let me clarify, the actors in this are far better than the ones you've seen in previous installments, but they still are not, let's say, the best. There are a lot of scenes where as the audience you just laugh instead of being scared because they've been acted and treated so badly. For example, there's this one scene where a character's father dies and in the next scene he's at a tattoo parlor giving himself a tattoo, and then they reveal it's a huge tattoo on his forearm that says Dad. So there's a lot of cringeworthy, not well thought out stuff like this in the movie. The movie also does have some loopholes and a lot of the scenes don't logically make sense, especially the MRI machine death scene at the hospital. But, well, there's also some major mess-ups. One where they enter an operation theatre in the hospital and a surgeon is operating on someone whose stomach is fully cut open. And there is literally one dude there, the surgeon. No helpers, no staff, nobody. And 5 minutes into this scene, you see 5 characters just talking in that same room and now the surgeon also is gone and there's just his body with its insides out, unattended. So well, I guess you get the vibe. So well, all things said and done, while this movie has significantly improved on a lot of aspects that were lacking in the earlier films, some elements such as the acting and the detailing still remain its weaklings. However, as a movie being true to its genre, it's actually pretty decent. If you like the previous ones, you'll definitely enjoy this one, and I'd say it's the best in the series. If you haven't watched any of the previous movies, well, this movie has a lot of blood and gore. So if you're okay with it, then watch it. It does make for a fun watch. So on the BMB meter, I'm going ahead and giving this movie 7 on 10. Watch the movie, then go ahead and drop in a comment and let me know what you thought. And also let me know how you would rank the different movies in this series. And well, finally, if you like this video, then please go ahead and like and share it, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel as well. Cheers, and I'll see you soon.